Blessing the reaper with poison and food. Going to rise on board. Yeah, we give thanks like we need it the most. We have to give thanks like we really supposed to be thankful.
You look at me like I'm unfamiliar, acting brand new like you never knew that you liked them thick. I've been carrying this weight in the world beneath these braids, and I'm confused. Would you take the pain that came with all the parts you wanna claim for you? You on my thighs, you on my stride, but not this melanin. You on my hair, but you don't care for this complexion. I'm a black woman. I'm a black woman. Cornbread fed, sweet tea sipping, Nubian queen with the skin that glistens. I'm a black woman. 16 sitting on a cold floor in the corner after school. Recovering from your cover up when you told me I wasn't right for you. It wasn't hard to believe, cause when I watch TV, I would never see a leading lady look like me. Familiar package with less pigment, I ain't ignorant, it's just reality. You want my thighs, you want my stride, but not this melanin. You want my hair, but you don't care for this complexion. Oh, I'm a black woman. I'm a black woman. Cornbread fed, sweet tea sipping, Nubian queen with the skin that glistens. I'm a black woman.
Good evening, good evening, good evening, beautiful people. How is everybody doing today? Welcome to Stu Queen Bee's Thoughts. I'm Stu Queen Bee, and this is my channel. We are considered the Royal Gladiators over here because we never give up and we never give in. Hey, Sparkle, I seen your message. Hey, PBE, thank you, love, for coming through. I appreciate you. Sparkle, are you behaving? You know I gotta ask if you behaving. I have not seen any of y'all in a while. I know I still got some catching up to do. I said a live earlier and I forgot all about it while I was out and about the streets. And I remember I had to go live. I was supposed to live at 10 o'clock this morning and I was out in the streets. Yes, I am. I'm good. I'm okay. I'm still, like I say all the time, I'm still breathing, so I thank God for that. Because some people didn't make it past the day, so I'm thankful for that. But I just jumped on to see what was going on with the people, how everybody was doing, and I wanted to leave y'all with a because y'all know I like to do. I have to catch up on my daily devotions. I know because they late and they far behind, but y'all know that I like to. I appreciate that, girl. I really do. I appreciate it. That party was so cute. I was like, oh, she doing her thing. Go ahead. But I love that for y'all. But yeah, I said I'm gonna jump on because I ain't been on here in a minute to talk to nobody. But I had to find. I found this little insightful thought. Child, Sparkle is a trip, child. PBE, Sparkle is hilarious, and she'll never stay. She'll never stay still. So I know Sparkle, right, running the streets right now. But I came on to see how everybody was doing. I haven't seen any of my sisters in a minute. And I said I'm gonna pop online, see what's up with everybody, see how everybody doing. But I will. What's today? Today is Thursday. I've been in the house too long, and my mind is all over the place. So I don't know where I'm at, where I'm supposed to be, what day it is. It's like, come on now. But I normally don't do them live, but I could do them live now. And that's the women of the Bible, and I could rename this. But I'm thinking about it because I like to have them done and not too much interruption. But promise from God for women of color. Oh, I gotta get that book. Yeah, I'm a book junkie. I know, chap. They can have all that drama. They can have it because it don't make no sense. And it's like it's unnecessary. It's unnecessary. It's them weirdos. It's them Bamas and Carlos Queen. That's who all that drama is. But they can have that. I don't got time for it. I don't have time for it. It's a waste of time, a waste of space. And I'm like, all it is trying to turn other content creators against other content creators, even if it's just subscribers. And we've had that even when I was over in the T sector all the time. They started to have those issues too. And everybody started telling stuff or telling lies, like with the all about the tea thing and how that ended up on Love what was it? Ended up on hell on Love Marriage Huntsville. It ended up on Divide and Conquer. Absolutely, that's what they trying. And what was I supposed to say? It was somebody else. But the fact that they're like, you got just even watching, I watched the Silver because I told her I watch her channel even if I'm not live all the time. But I didn't know. I've seen that Carlos King actually struck somebody page. She showed the screenshot. I'm like, how the hell? Like, you a blogger? You mad because you a blogger like everybody else? I don't know why he mad about being a blogger because he know he make good money over there being a blogger. But I guess he got to keep as much money in his pocket. Oh, excuse me. I could never get sleepy all of a sudden. Enough money in his pocket to make sure he can help the snots to do whatever they do. And that's the reason why I said I don't really be worrying about my channel as far as that, unless they get mad because I showed the picture. Other than that, I talk about what I think and what I feel. Maybe if I had panels or something like that, and I had more people coming over, it'd be different. But since I don't have to do with all that rigmarole, I say what I want to say about them and keep it pushing. Because girl, they got so much drama going. It's like, what the hell? Like, I'm excited that Portia came back to Housewives. Love America. Came out to Real Housewives of Atlanta. I'm glad she came back because that's gonna be. I know, I know. I was supposed to be doing something different, but it didn't. What I was supposed to be doing, got put on the back burner for now, and that's okay. I said when it's time for me to do it, I'm gonna do it. I do just gotta catch up on my daily devotions because I read them. Nene not coming back. Nene not going back there. I don't think that's gonna happen because Nene told Andy to keep her name out of his mouth, so that's what he's done, and he won't speak on her. But I think that was part of the comment he made earlier when I was watching. Was it Jamie? It's either Jamie that's me or somebody else. But I was watching them. They was talking about that. He was like, "No, they're not coming. What the rumors that people keep thinking is out there, that's not the truth." That's what he said. So I believe it had to do with Nene. But they had to get. That's the only way they was gonna be able to get Portia is for Candy to go. Candy's the top paying woman on that show, so they had to get rid of her in order to be able to get Portia. But Portia's deal is sweet. Portia ain't no dummy. I said her and her husband, they could talk about all she want, but her husband made sure she went for the big bank and not just the little bank from Bravo. But she got a contract with the network. So it's like, ooh, she used that time off to get some common sense about herself. So I said, go ahead, Portia. I'll be watching Housewives of Atlanta again. I just hope they figured out some other parts and places because them people that they got on there now to me need to be gone. Um, they just need to be gone. But it just is what it is. People is crazy. But I wanted to leave y'all with this insightful because, like I said, I came on to see what was going on, and this popped in my head, and I said, let me snatch my book. And anytime I just snatch my book, I flip to a couple of pages to make sure it's something I did not read before. And this I did not read before. And since the time right now is we're all having that time where things are being shown to us and things are being exposed and all that other stuff. And the word that I found appeasing today is victory. That's what that inspiring insight is for victory. You are destined for battle, which means you are destined for victory. When you realize your identity in Christ and know his power, then that power will bring you victory. You will have victory over darkness and every demonic force array against you. When the devil tries to steal your victory, announce, victory is mine, devil. I want you to know where I stand. I'm not going backwards. I have my mind set on Jesus. I am destined for victory. I cannot fail. I receive my victory now. Each time, each step you take towards victory means you are on your way to the mountaintop of the blessings of God and trampling devils under your feet every step of the way. There's nothing hell can do to what heaven has blessed. When you are walking through the trails of life and wonder if you will ever feel the sunlight hills of victory again, know this: everything in your life is a season. Hey BJ, hey Natasha, it's my beautiful sissies. How y'all doing? We're missing y'all. And it says never put a period when God has placed a comma. Now y'all know I love those because we sometimes we will give up on something real quick, and it'd be like, God said, ain't nobody said God said to do that. Nobody told you to do that. That was your choice you made. So sometimes we have to be cautious about the choices we make when it comes to people, places, and things. Like, I am actually floored and flabbergasted that like I always do my little due justice and walk around and roam the streets of YouTube sometimes. And I was running across some of my favorite content creators. I go past their pages every day. And I was tripping because first of all, I don't like people that like to start drama for people because it's so much petty stuff going on out here in these damn YouTube streets. It's not even funny. But some of this shit been making me laugh. How you been, BJ? I said I gotta call you. That's what I need to do. I gotta call you. That's what I need to do. And fuss at you. But I'm trying to understand why. I'm still trying to figure out I need to find out when Love and Marriage Huntsville comes back on, because I will be, hopefully, I'll be covering it. But y'all know I do it in my own way. That's the only way I know how to do it. As Miss Natasha Razor, I was over there watching your video that you did earlier. Well, no, it wasn't earlier. You did it the other day, but I watched it earlier. But I don't think Snots 1.0 or 2.0 should be on that show. That's just my thought. Don't nobody need Uncle Wander. Don't nobody need Destiny. Don't nobody need none of them people. Like, they trying to add Destiny back to the crew. I don't know why, because that's just trouble. And I say it all the time, but I guess they like that chaos and drama over there. Because Mel ain't gonna get him that drama. She ain't gonna think about none of that mess. Just like with the Fletchers. I hope they get their shit right, because they still got me sitting on the fence about them. But I was wandering the streets of YouTube, and I did not know. Well, it didn't dawn on us until when Tay Talking was talking about it yesterday. When they got all those people's names that came and did child, I know. But when they did the podcast, because the man never did another damn podcast. Nowhere. He ain't went nowhere. He ain't did shit. He ain't never put a flyer out of nothing. So you use the millimeters that went to the live show to try to make yourself look good, and then want to act talking about, oh, the raindrops showed up for me. No, they didn't. They said it was maybe 10 to 15 people that was there with raindrops. All the other people was millimeters. And he tried to make some like the millimeters were raindrops. No, that don't work that way. You keep your raindrops to yourself, and millimeters will stay over there. I know it was a setup. That's the crazy part, because he was able to get a lot of people's names. That's why he was able to try to send paperwork, because he got their names and addresses and shit when they ordered their tickets to that daggone show. Child, he's a raindrop. That's what he is. He's a raindrop. But that's what he did. He used people's information against them. And he actually used Mel, and that's sad, and that pisses me off, because that lady, she could walk away from that show. She could. I mean, it's her show. He could say it's his show all he want. It's her show. So they can say that all they want. I know. I learned a long time ago. Depending on what email address it is, it don't matter. Because you can have 50, 11 emails, but your real name ain't on there, one of them, unless you're getting paid from that channel. That's the only way it will be an issue, is when it's time for you to get paid for your channel. I'm still working on trying to get my subscribers on deck and enough watch hours, because I don't have enough watch hours. But that was crazy. Then they trying to, I don't go by tarot card readings. I have a couple of people I know that reads them, but I don't do that. So I don't know who that tarot card lady was, but she trying to start some mess. And then you got Heard Here for Hot Tea. They trying to sue Here for Hot Tea and Black Titanic, and I'm like, these people are crackheads or something. Cause somebody, girl, I've been in jail. Cause y'all ain't gonna aggravate me. Ain't gonna aggravate my soul with this crazy crap that they doing on YouTube. It's bananas to me. Like some of my faves, like they channels got struck. Like I never even knew the Silver channel had got struck before. Then I found out they did chit chat, and I'm like, what the hell? I don't understand it. I'm trying to still process the shady shit that be going on, because the Snots and Carlos act like he a blogger, and he get mad because people call him a blogger, but you are a blogger because you have a YouTube channel and you blog on it. That's what blogging is. And I don't understand why the people that go on his show just don't open up a YouTube channel, and every time they do an interview, do it on their own damn live. Don't let somebody else make money off your back. Because some of the people stupid. Like, you wasting your time. You letting people make money off your back, and you ain't gonna make money off your own back. Yeah, no, we not doing that. I'm so sleepy, y'all. I ain't been sleeping good. So excuse my yawning. That's disrespectful. And I don't mean to be disrespectful, but I can't stop yawning. And it's driving me nuts. But how y'all been? I've been good because I've been not cussing people out. So I can say I'm good on that. I'm good on that one. I ain't cussing nobody out. Thank God for that. Um, but it was something else I wanted to tell y'all. Oh, I wanted to discuss Monique's son and her. I did a live about it the other day, and the more and more her and her daddy talk out, it just proves that boy's point every time. That boy is a grown ass man, and again, I don't understand girls that girls or women that would call their man daddy. To me, that seems a little twisted in the head to me, because I don't want to have sex with my daddy. Like, I'm just saying, to me, that's why I be thinking, like, how is that sit cool with you in your spirit to say call another man daddy? I don't get it. But I did watch her son's interview, and it was, well, not interview, his live he did. Oh, let me tell you something. Daddy is why Monique is messed up. I'm telling you. Daddy is the problem. People think it's just Monique. It's not just Monique. Monique is it. First of all, Monique can't really spell or write too good, and some people don't know that. Good night, Miss Lady. Have a good one. Love you back. Yeah. If y'all get a chance, check out Pretty Brown Eyes. She got a YouTube channel. But because Daddy is her spokesperson, he always speaks for her. And that's why her people don't be wanting to be working with her. It don't really be her, it be her husband. But some of them too scared to say anything. Some of them too scared to say anything. They don't say nothing. But it's her husband. Because Monique act like her whole brain shuts off when she get around that man. I don't know what it is. But she literally acts like her brain shuts down as soon as she's sitting next to him. Because it's like her brain shuts down. He puts a hand up her back and turns her into a puppet. And I'm like, lady, I'm so tired of you acting like that son of yours did something oh so bad to you. That boy didn't. He was a child. You were the one that told him you didn't want to have a child. You the one told him you didn't want to be a mother to him. You told him that. Nobody else told him that. You told him that. And people are mad at him. Why are you mad at him? Daddy is an idiot. Yeah, but honey, when she corrected him when he said adults, when he meant to say children, he looked like he wanted to knock her out real quick. No lie. He looked like he wanted to pop her good. Like, girl, don't correct me. That's the way. At all. She don't care about that boy. That's the bad part. She don't care. All she worry about is daddy. I bet you I would love to see the dynamic of all of them together, because I wouldn't want to call that man daddy either, because that's my two twin brothers, my brothers, the twins, that's their dad. He said I asked to call him Pop. Ain't nothing wrong with calling him Pop. And then for her to say, well, he's known you before you was even here. Okay, well, he should have felt bad about messing with his friend's woman. How about that? I'm just saying. Like, you trying to put everything and make it seem like it's that boy fault. If you stop talking about him, he could go away. Because he wasn't saying nothing before. I hadn't seen him since he was a little kid. But Monique knows she wasn't there protecting that baby. She wasn't there for that baby. And he has the right to feel the way he feels, because he's still her child, whether she likes it or not. He still has feelings, and his feelings need to be validated. And she needs to really apologize to that boy for failing him. And I know they make his mental health worse, because y'all trying to make him look like a fool. It's like they want him to flip out or something. To me, that's how I see it. It's like they want him to do something so then they can say, see, there you go again. No, I don't believe that. That boy, he's a grown man now, but that grown man knows how his mother is. And for her to even say, Don't. I told you before, don't let nobody tell you who I am. You know your mother. Yeah, he know you ain't shit. That's what he know. He know the truth of who you are. You ain't shit. You didn't want to be his mama. Especially most boys, some girls be like, yeah, give me that money, I'll go on about my business. But most boys that love their mama, they don't want that money. They want your time and your affection. That's what they want. Ain't that disgusting? Because she didn't post them. Her hubby did it. Daddy did it. And the shit was almost 3 years old. And I'm like, lady, you let this man treat your son like this? You crazy as hell. She's somebody I would want to walk to, punch her in the throat, because it makes no sense. Your child didn't ask to come here. That's still your damn job to take care of him. But you brushed him off on somebody else. But people say, oh, he's a troublemaker. I don't see none of that. I don't see nothing disrespectful. He ain't called that lady out her name. He ain't did none of that. He read Daddy down for Phil, which was hilarious as hell. And he deserved that. But that man got a problem. He jealous of that boy. That's what it is. He was jealous of that boy from the start. That's why he made Monique have a distance between her son and him. He made that distance even bigger and bigger and bigger. Yeah, I can't stand Monique, because it's always her sweet babies. And her sweet babies over there talking about some he shouldn't do that. Every time she got something big coming out, he do that. Ain't nobody seen that boy before, except when he was young. Like now that mess she had with Harpo and Tyler Perry and them, okay, that's different. When it comes to your child, lady, ma'am, sir, what the subterfuge is your malfunction? You're gonna let a man tell you how your son should be and shouldn't be. Lady, you gave birth to that baby. Not him, you did. If he turned out messed up, you have nobody to blame but yourself. Because it seems like he's doing what he's supposed to do. And then when he said that she had that $4,500 money put up for him, and then somebody she wouldn't tell him, and why would she help him? I got a problem with that, because you should want to help your child. Monique act like she don't got mental health issues. I believe she does. That's my personal opinion, my personal thought. I think she got mental issues too. That's why she will forever be mad at Harpo, because Harpo brought her daddy, her brother, and her mama on that show, knowing what her brother did to her. And her mama didn't protect her, but you brought that family on her the same way you played in the Jackson's face. That's why I don't like Harpo. I call Oprah Harpo. That's her name spelled backwards. And I call her Harpo because she act like a man. She don't act like a woman. She don't even act like she even like us as black women. That's what I get from Harpo. And I be looking at people crazy, because I'll be like, okay. I'll be thinking about stuff, and I'm like, it can't really be that crazy. But then it's like, yeah, it is that crazy. People are showing me how crazier and crazier people are getting over the years. Because I'm just seeing stuff like that don't make common sense to me. The shit don't make common sense to me. But people are still doing it. And I'm like, just like everybody is pissed, I'm pissed my damn self. The fact that Carlos played in our face and got all them people to come over there to that podcast for him just to get people's addresses and information and screen names for their YouTube channels so he could strike their channels. Because that's what Carlos Queen is doing. Running around striking people's channels. I did a video on that, and I said I stand with all of them, because that's crazy as hell. You striking old shit. Yeah, y'all and Harpo got into it too for the second time. I was like, but Carlos used the millimeters. He did. And I keep saying I'm mad I didn't get to go, but I'm glad I didn't get to go to that one. But when she does have her big shindig in Atlanta, I want to go. If she have it this summer, I want to go. One way or another. Because he took some of the experience away from certain people that was there. And then you want to... And who does a live podcast And then you say you're gonna put part of it on the show, but you don't have people sign NDAs. I'm just confused. Yeah, yeah. Ayana went off on Harpo twice, I think, because that's why they stopped. That's why her show had Ayana's show had stopped the first time because of her and Oprah's issues. But only person to me that she has alliance to, and that's Gail. That's it. Anybody else is free. Anybody else is free range for her, as far as I'm concerned, because she don't care. She don't care about black women at all, and I want her to stop pretending like she do. Like I said before, they even they tried to put out like it was Taraji's problem that the color purple didn't do so well. No, that's not true. She had a right to speak on her feelings and what she been through and all that good stuff. I can't stop. I call her Harpo. I'm telling her name is Harpo. Yeah. She treated Taraji P. Henson like shit, and I didn't like that. That made me want to punch her in the throat again. That's the second time. Because everybody could see it in the videos that they showed how you was standing next to her, didn't have nothing to say. But when you took your ass down at the other end, you was all cheers and smiles. No. That's exactly it, Natasha. She uses black women to make money. That's it. She don't care about what happened to us. She don't care not one lick about what happens to us. And that's sad. Because she has been a user before. And you should feel a way about women, to me. You should be extra protective of your sisters, to me, knowing what you have been through and you shared your experience. But then you sell off mostly, like when she sold off 90% of her company off to some old white men, and you don't pay attention to what's going on at all. It seems to me that just seems to me, because that Revenge P tape, that alone should have took Hotel Hope off of that show. But Carlos Queen is protecting his ass too, figuratively and literally. Just in my opinion, my thoughts. I'm just saying. But it's just so much. But the fact that they're attacking bloggers and trying to get their pages snatched down, and some people, or whoever's doing it, is doing it through Universal. But I did see one that said it was done by Carlos King, and somebody showed the proof of that. Then you got Uncle Wanda over there running off of her mouth, telling everything, and I'm like, why do y'all let Tisha talk to her? Why y'all let Tisha spend too much time with her mama? Because she gonna tell her mama what's going on the show, and then her mama gonna get drunk and tell it on YouTube. I'm just saying. Her mama gonna get drunk and tell it on YouTube, just like she did the other day. They got enough mess going on in Huntsville that they need to be trying to fix their own, especially the women, because they personal business getting stuck out there. That all they men's cheat, which I figured that out as much anyway, especially when they all made it their personal business to go together and get snipped. What men do that? I don't know men that do that. Like a group of y'all get to go, we're gonna go get a vasectomy today. Do you see women going in droves to have a hysterectomy? I'm like, what? I don't care how much cheating you do. Something gonna happen and you gonna get busted for it. Trust me. Your bad stuff you done will come back and bite you in the butt later. Just know it. And then I'm not putting that girl on my thing, but then Sloppy Slaw, she telling all the business. She said all of them was been cheating. They all been cheating. I believe that. Because like I said, if anybody watched the Love and Marriage Huntsville, the reunion, how Marceau said about Tisha not wanting to lose her kids, so she knows she gonna act right. I said he don't even take care of his kids any other time. What he gonna do with her kids? Give them to somebody else to raise them? You don't even know your child's allergic to peanuts, so how you gonna raise them? In hell, beginning of season 1, Like season 1, I think it was like season 1. A couple episodes in, hell, you said them was Tisha kids. You just they daddy. I was like, what? No, bastard, them your kids too. It's, it's just a lot going on. Then this, I don't know what. Russell Simmons ain't coming back to the United States, so they ain't gonna be able to lock him up. Somebody they're gonna have to hoodwink him or do something to get him back in the States. Because other than that, they not never gonna catch Russell Simmons. I'm sorry, but they not. They not. If he don't show up in the United States, they not gonna find him. And they don't have extradition where he at. So, and Sheree from from Housewives of Atlanta, I need her to stop messing with her face. Cause she's trying to look. She looked like Drew. Then she got another picture. She looked like Kim Kardashian. Then she got another picture. She looked weird. I'm like, girl, leave your face alone. She gonna have, who was it? Somebody said she got a Michael Jackson nose. But for her to sit there and say she ain't never did nothing on her nose. Yeah, that thing with Monique had me pissed off. I've been stewing in that stuff for like, really, get out of my way. I've been stewing in that stuff all day yesterday. Cause I'm like, bitch, like, why would you do your child like that? I don't understand that. I don't understand that. Yeah, and then when he said he was homeless, he should have never ever been homeless either. And that idiot with his illiterate, but he had no right to bring up that boy's she's disgusting and daddy's disgusting, but she's the way she is because of daddy. Daddy raised her. Daddy raised her. That's why she act that way. And for her son to even say she was acting like a 15-year-old girl. I stopped rooting for Monique after she was unblackballed. After she was able to go back and do her thing. Girl, do your thing. After she sued Netflix, because you got some money now. You got your money from Netflix and you got a show coming out on Netflix. Hooray. But I've been stopped rooting for Monique because that My Sweet Baby's mess, that's irritating. That irritates my spirit. Something terrible. I can't stand it. And I'm like, yo, what in the hell? This ain't cool. Yeah, they use each other because I believe, like, she made a comment once before about if daddy wasn't there, it'd be different. Yeah, because Monique is hood. But he just as dumb as she is. You showing old ass text messages. You really wanted to keep them text messages. The fact that you still got them text messages 3 years later is preponderous to me. It absolutely makes no sense whatsoever at all to me. Not one bit. But how you been? Matter of fact, I'm gonna call you, but if I can stay awake. But yeah, he controls her like a puppet. And for her to sit there and say that boy got a to my dad's he can't call them dad because that's not his dad. Okay, well one of them other boys might not be ain't his either. So why the hell he get to call him dad? Because one boy, because then it's supposed to be 5 boys then because if he said 3 and then 2 other sons because it's supposed to have been Shalom, another little boy. Then it was supposed to be the twins that she had with daddy. That makes 4 boys. Okay. But then they keep trying to say Shalom is one that was adopted. And I could have swore it was the other little boy that was adopted. But still had his father last time. I don't know. But I know it's a mess. And Monique gonna reap what she sowed for putting all that boy through all that pain and frustration. She gonna have to deal with that. That's just what it is. She gonna have to deal with that. And God ain't gonna, well, she talking to the universe. So universe ain't gonna help her through that either. So she better have a conversation with God to fix that relationship with her child. Because don't blame it on that child because it ain't his fault. The child should never have to chase their mama. His mama should be chasing him and begging for forgiveness is what she should be doing. That's what she should be doing. But that ain't what she doing. So, oh, sorry. I know. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. That's why I said something else is I'm confused because I know Shalom is the her son that she gave birth to. Then there was the other little boy that she had, that she adopted, but he also had his own dad's name. So that's, I'm like, well, how is it 3 boys? Because her brother, Shalom, said she got 3 other boys. See? So that's what I'm saying. So where's the other boy at? Because nobody's talking about him. Did he just disappear off the face of that earth? Like, where'd he go? Because see, daddy claimed he ain't had no kids. So I'm like, well, how he got a son now? And he kept saying before he ain't had no kids. I said, but he a liar and a snake and a thief anyway, so it don't make a difference. He probably got a whole brothel of kids. Like Marcel. Because I remember her and daddy had the twins. Just like everybody was mad at daddy about the open relationship thing. I was like, I don't know why you're mad at daddy, because she wanted that marriage open. She got tired of messing with that side man and decided, I'm gonna come on and just stay with daddy for now. So she opened up that marriage, so she closed it up. I don't know if he agrees with it or not. But you could see they treat that boy different. You could see they treat Shalom different. Because, again, if you knew his father before he was even born, then you mess with your homie's girl. So to sit there and say, well, they have a dad of it, he has a dad of his own. So what? It's a lot of blended families that call somebody Pop. That's why he said Pop. He said it was kind of sounding weird. Yeah, I'm calling you dad. You calling him daddy. The kids is calling him dad. I'm calling him unc. That don't even sound right. That's the shit you feed into your kids when they little kids and you dating some man and you don't want your kids to know he your boyfriend and you say that's Uncle such and such. That's what they did back in the day. You know what I'm saying? But for you to still have him calling him Unc when he married to you and you his mama and he's just his brother's brother, but you want him to call your husband Unc. I wouldn't be calling that damn man Unc either. How about I don't call you nothing? And we good on that. I can't. I done played around up in here and I ain't made myself nothing to eat or nothing. And I'm going to find me some food. I thank y'all for coming through and hang with me for a little bit. I truly appreciate y'all. And anybody catching this on the replay, make sure y'all check out Natasha Razor Glam channel, please. And thank you. I have to hit my I gotta get hit up Indigo because I haven't talked to Indigo in a minute. I'll make sure she all right. And y'all know, check out PBE. And check out Crazy Ass Sparkle, wherever Sparkle Crazy Ass ran off to. But I thank y'all for coming to hang with me for a little bit. Now I'm going to Sprite, drop some crowns in the chat for yourself. That's the only thing I hate. I can't get my regular keyboard when I'm doing this on my phone. Because I like to be online with my phone and do the symbols and all that. But I thank y'all. I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. I hope y'all had a wonderful Valentine's Day too. I ain't got no Valentine's, but I tried to sleep. Shit. That didn't work well either. But I thank y'all for coming to hang with me for a little bit. Y'all enjoy the music on your way out the door. And please hit the like button. Even new subscribers and folks coming to watch the replay. Enjoy the music. Have a good one. And it's a stupid me out.
Calling you in the morning, but I need you now. Yeah, I know what I get and why you need me. I know what you like. I feel it coming. Diamonds of the essence. I try to teach you, and I need some lessons. I need to get